Now we should try to make this linen thing. If they don't want to work. I think they come in here. Cover the wall. We could also cheat, because we could say the insulation in here and the plate here should be white. Nobody can see it. But okay, this is about to make it. So I make this linen, and we should make some molding standing out here. I have made it before, but I was not happy, so I deleted it one more time. Because last time I made this was in 2018. Version 2018, and first time 2015. So if we make this, then we need some piece of wood in here. I can measure it and take it directly, but that's not the point. I want to have one that should be adjusted, so I can scale it. Don't need to make new every time. Then I start for just I can make box, but I use the rectangle here only to show. They should be 20 by 100. That is the side. And I should also have one box, the bottom and top. This window is 1090, and as you go, the horizontal should be inside the vertical. So that means 1090 minus 20 and 20 is 1050. Then I want this to be 1050 by 100. That was wrong. That's now 10, 50 and 100. That is the bottom, that is the top. I can say that also should be 100, yeah, because I should scale it later. So I say size A should be 1000 and 100. Then I did this one. Also, when we set material on this later, if we should have use a type of wood with the grain, then it's important to have it like this. Add the material and lift it up a little bit. That makes the material stick, and then we can rotate it in that position if we want. Now I should only say this one should be 1000. It is solid. 1000. This one should be 20. I can use the same. I don't need to make two. I go in perspective. Yeah. That was. And I need to explode them. Alt-Shift-E. On this, I want the reference point to be down on the bottom here, on the middle. D is on M. That is the outer side. Yeah. M. And this one, that should be standing. I also want it here on the outer side, and D should be on M. I can copy this, we can call it left and right. This, pressing this with control, and then I make the copy. On this one, then I want to change D to M. That will be the outside. I'm going to take this one and lift it up. if I remember to pass the control return. Pass the control, and that is the top, and then I want the reference point up there. D in L. Then I make this to a block. That should be linen top, LT. Okay. This one is then linen bottom. LB. Okay. This is then linen right. The way I see it now. We see what I think later. Format, great block, LR. This one is LL, linen left. Now I should attach it to the window. I don't want to do that. I say block. I can start with this. I should not just start the video. As you go to window style, I have made the base window. Why is that small? Because I opened the drawing again. That was a mess, so I copied it over to a new drawing. That's why. Now the basic. No, it is then. But the basic window here is different. That is default. It should be 1090 by 1190. 1190. It doesn't matter actually, because I should not insert the window anymore. I should go to the style now and select that window. I don't get the warning anymore because I changed the standard of it. It's still done dimension. It's like the glass. We set to 15. And the design in the block. And I should add LL. Coming down right side, I don't care about the reference point, it seems like. As you scale to fit the height, and it can be on then the right side, and we have to move it 10 minus 10. It should be, this should be from the front, and it should be in the center. I want to see it from the top. Now you see it go in here. Move it 50 minus 50. There you go. And then we have the scale to the depth. What you have to remember is that we attach it to the window. So it is the depth of the window we scale it from, not the wall. We only want it to be placed there, but I know the reference point should be here. It was not in the middle. So I say OK on this one. And OK, it's turning up there. I save. And I close the door. And opening it. And now hopefully it I see it from the top. No, still stand, same place. Block, LL, edit. And I want to see it. I need to see this from the top. Sometimes I have success if I zoom, extend, pressing the scroll wheel, and then right click. There we go. So I say, okay, I want it to the depth. Now you see this only gets 50 millimeter. That meaning I need to take it to 25, half of the thickness of it. Now stand correct. And we need to add the extra. This is now 100 millimeter. The wall I'll change to 215. 215 minus 100 is 150. So I add extra 150. That was funny. Then I also need to add the half of this again. 115 divided in 2 is 57.5 plus 25, 82.5. That is a number we know. 82.5. There's stand correct. I can say show all. I don't tell it too much now because we don't know, we don't see the wall. But it looks like it's stand correct. Say OK and OK, and they're going out. That was correct. And this is the thing we need to adjust. If the wall is thinner or thicker, we need to adjust that. But anyway, it's a quicker job to do than to make this molding thing on all the windows. Now we do it one time. Only this trapeze window in the original drawing we need to change. So then it's time to add the right side. Add LR. That can be on that side. Then be 10. It should be in front, and it was minus 82.5, and it was to the depth, and it was plus 1115, 115. It should be in the center. It should go to the height. And we see if we can get the top view. There's the anchor. Show all, and you see the other side is similar. So, okay. Then we want to add the one in the bottom. It should be in the center and lifted 10 millimeter. It should go to the width minus 40. It should go to the depth, and that was 115. It should be minus 82.5, and it is, why I have that? That was wrong. So it's here from the bottom. I should lift it 10. I think it's stand correct, so I don't care to look at it then. Then say OK for that one. And then we should add the top. Add linen top. It should go to the width minus 40. It should be in the center. Font minus 82.5, and as you go to depth, and that was 150. Like this, tap away from this. Click there. Oh, not now. It should be on the top. And it should then be down 10 millimeter, minus 10. Seems like it don't care about the reference point, so maybe this will jump sometime later, but we'll see. And OK, and OK. Now I have this, and I can see from back side, and I go hidden line, and now we see this is thing. Yeah, this looks okay. And I go back again to top. And I go. Then we make the new block that should be here. We cannot use in the meter, I think I mentioned it. Meter in this corner, because they will change the same like this side molding here. Change the angle when depending on the size. They will do the same thing here, so it looks stupid. So we only make them square. Then I will take and make a profile again, same way. There is one list, the most standard list is 58 millimeter, but I calculate they only say 60 instead, and they are 12, 10 or 12 depending. So I say it should be 60 and 12 millimeter. So then it will be 12 by 60. Also here now I should have one flat. That is 1000 by 60. This one should have a thickness of 1000, and this will be then be 12. I can see it from the side. And take this, and I can copy it. Remember, press Ctrl. And this, I want to lift up, and then have Control, and not Shift, Control. So, and then I need to explode them, so I get the aces, and I can move them a little bit away. Then the same thing, I want to set the reference point on the bottom of this. D in M, and make it to a block, and that could be interior molding bottom. Okay. This one I want the reference point on the top here. D, M, I make a block, interior molding top, I think that is a little bit stupid. They should stay the other way. Okay. I will take this about set 90, and this 90. Then I take this, I want the reference point to be on the middle there. That will then be the left, D, M, and I need to make a block. Interior molding left. We go. And here, D in M. Create block. Interior molding right. Okay. Then we can start to attach them. See from the top. Go to style, base window, block. I want to have the down here. Add. I can take the left, and it don't seems like I care about the reference point. That's okay. That was left, then I will have it on left side. I can move it. It is 60 and I only want it to be 10 millimeter inside. So 30, then it should be moved 20 in one direction, not that one. Minus, it should be in the front, and it should be moved. Is it 115 now? It should be scaled to the height. With 60 and then 10 down, then it should be 50 extra. And it should go from center and minus 50. I need to take, is it half? 75. Uh, 100. So I think that would be the correct. So you can see it from the top, if it are correct or not. It is 115. Yes, good. It was not, because it was minus. And I say show all. It was very wrong, because I need to think about this 50 for the window also. And it would be 65 now. And because of this, we don't take the reference point we set. Then it should be plus 6. Oh yeah, 12, 6. So then it would be 71. There I think it's in the incorrect position. And then we should add interior molding white. That can be on that side. Or wasn't that where you just put? So I say it should be on white. And I should move it to 20. It should go to the height 100. It should be in the center. This looks the same, so I think this is correct. And it was minus 171. Then OK. And then the one I don't think is correct. It was the bottom. Come corrector. It should be in the center. It should be width minus 20 this time, because you should only go 10 millimeter in on each side. Center front minus 171. This bottom, but it needs to be lifted 10. I think that's right. But that only means it's not so important where the reference point is, but we don't care about it anyway. Then we add that we should have the top. It should be in the center minus 171. It should be on the top minus 6. It should scale to the width minus 20. OK and OK. Yeah, it did have effect when we're coming out here and we're doing I see from backside. In here. They stand horizontally. So I need to rotate them. This should rotate down and this should be rotate up, I think. So then I need to go to block, and this one should be rotated downwards. I want to rotate it, not this one, this way, from here, then 270. And OK. That's now rotated correct, but I need to move it back again. And then I should have either EMT, this one, go the other way, and going up like this. That is then 90. And finish. The same thing here. If I see it directly from back, it needs to be moved down. This also needs to be lifted up, and they need to come into the correct position. So I go to the style, I go to the block. It was the bottom, edit. It should be lifted up in from bottom. This 10. This only go 5 now, I think. So yeah, that was strange reference point. Then you go back and set the reference point. Here from world, I say show all, because it's rotated wrong way. If I move it back 24 then. 171 minus 24. 147. That didn't change anything. Alright, let's click on the scroll. Well, no, don't update. No, this has gone, of course. This has gone in. I see the other one because I show all. Take away this and this is correct. Okay. I did rotate the top also. Edit. That should go down. It is now -6. It is done flush. This is wireframe. It was didn't wireframe. Yeah. Stand flush for some reason. It was 6, then I can go 16. And I think that should, we should see it from the top. And show all. It is the same. Then this will be 147. 147. I don't see where it jumped, but yeah, standing out. I think that's correct. I could have gone and adjusted also, of course. This one bottom there is not correct. The top is correct. So we go into the bottom and we reset the reference point. Because when I rotated this, I should maybe rotate it the other way, then it will be the same 171. That's no big deal for me. I go into block, that is the bottom. EBM, edit, to see it in perspective. Select it, we have reference point there. And I go on tools. I cannot do that in hidden line. Tools, reference point should be there. And it was the same place. Because you see the point a little bit bigger, yellow dot. I don't know. I have the idea that it's not inside the wall someplace. Because now it takes the reference point. Okay. Now it's done flush. And it should be up top. But it is about if it's 147 or not. No. It takes the original reference point, so now it's -171. 171. I'm going to say show all. It should be moved 6 millimeter more. It only stands now in the center. Don't matter what. That'll be 77. There's first. OK. See from the front and back side here, or from back side is more correct. So this is flush. This is the same distance. Now I got this funny thing again. Down there, it wasn't there when we opened it on. This there now. This looks okay. So I go over here. And I insert one window. I go to wireframe, and I want to insert that window. It should be base window. It should be 1090 this and this. Frame inset was minus 82.5, and the location was head 2320 there. I'll go to hidden line. It look nice. I don't see this meter line anymore. I see it from backside. Looks okay. I save the drawing. And I close TurboCAD. I go to hidden line. This one on the top there had disappeared in both places. Now I take the correct reference point that we set originally. That's what I was thinking about. This linen thing seems to be okay, but not this we put on row 47. That should be coming out. If we see it from the top in wireframe, this need to be come to 177. Else it looks okay. Then I go into the style. I find window style, base window, design, block. I want to have this, it was the one on the top. This one, edit, 177, go 71. 77. Doesn't it look a little bit more down than the other? Difficult to see now. Oh, say, yeah, this was 60. Should be 10. There. 177, 10. OK and jump out there. See it again from the back side. And hidden line. And now it seems like it behaved. Yep. Yep. And now I'm going to take this window and say change this dimension on basic. I should be 1590. By 1590. I should then change the location. 2320 we have. Staying normal. I see from the side, you keep, this is the same dimension. I active by faces. Should be from V to V, and it should be 60, and it still is. So that's correct. And same here. This one by faces of that should be 70 here, from V to V, 70. Now we know it works. Delete, just a test. This is the window, that's important. This is the window we should take care of. Need to go to wireframe. Take that window. I don't remember if I need to copy it, or can I just drag it? I want it into library. In here. I just drag it in there. We'll see what happens. That should be base window. As inside my symbol, I want to have a new folder. My styles. I don't have it there in real world, but just to show. I put them outside TurboCAD. Just so and go. Then I call it base window TCV. I will save inside that folder, and I say save. Yeah, I didn't need to make a copy. And then, because the question mark, I need to update thumbnails. I did not want the wall. That's why I should have copied out. Yeah. Take this window and I copy it out using control here. And that window I want in there. I cannot I can change it later, I hope. Simple one, base window 2. Okay, it should be inside my style. Base window 2 TCV save. And I take this one and I go to update thumbnail. There's only the window. That is the picture I want to see. And don't say, make sure there's no say all. There's 20, 30,000 of them. Take a long time. Also, inside this category, there is only 2, so it makes no sense to update the other one. We should delete it if possible and change name on this one. So I say for selected item and create. Overall say name blocks, yes. And the only reason why I do this is because this is now the style. If I insert that window, I can change it in any, I load it from here. I insert that into a drawing. I can do that. I can open a new drawing from scratch. I draw a wall. It's not important how it looks like. It only needs to be a wall. So I can insert the window and turn off the squirting. I then want to insert the window. I put it here. This is the standard window. I go in Style Manager, and I go here. I only have the standard window, nothing more. So I go back to Library. Because I now have that base window here, I have to be in wireframe, same like the block. I can drag this into the drawing. Wait, that was big, meaning that wall was small. Yeah, this is standard window, it's only 60 millimeters. Anyway, the point is, this window I now got into the drawing. That means I also copied the style in. And now I think I can just delete it. And if I now go to style, you see I got my base window in there. And then I can say this wall should be 5 meters. And I insert the window. I want it to be 1090, 1190. And it should not be standard, it should be now the new style base window. So I have it. Of course it's not correct because the wall is not correct. But this show, then this is a way to have a very simple template with not too many styles inside it. I can show you my closing down. Do you want to save? No. This one I don't need anymore. This one I don't need anymore. I can save. And I can close, because now I should make the door in the next step. I can open a new form template from my template. Oh God. And I go here. You see all the window style I have. All the door. It's crazy, man. All the wall. No, man. All this make the drawing more heavy. A new from scratch file is less than 2 kilobyte. My template is about 6 megabyte. And that's before I don't even make a single line in here. I'm starting at 6 megabyte. The house, before we attach the block and stuff like this, when it's finished with everything, except the framing and stuff on this molding on doors and window, it's only like 2-3 megabytes. Much more easy for TurboCAD to work. Just so you know. That's why we should do it that way. It's a good thing to do it that way. Then you don't have 1 million style that you're dragging around all the time. TurboCAD need to have control. So close this one. No. I should see the time. 50 minutes. It's enough. I stop it.